In this lecture, we will look at how a texture is applied to the surface of a polygon and how to make the process more efficient. Given a polygon, by default when a texture is attached to it, that texture is stretched across the entire surface. What's actually happening is that each of the vertices of the polygon are mapped to points in the texture. These points on the 2D texture that are equivalent to the polygon's vertices are called UVs. They are called UVs as historically the coordinate system used for them, which was an equivalent to the X, Y, Z of 3D space, was UVW. In 2D, the W is superfluous and is usually dropped, though it is still used for internal calculations that you never see. UV values for a texture always range between 0 and 1, with 0, 0 being the bottom left and 1, 1 being the top right. In a 2D plane, the U is equivalent to an X measuring horizontally, and the V is equivalent to a Y measuring vertically. UVs are mapped to the vertices of a 3D plane in anti-clockwise order. This is the same mathematical ordering that determines which side of a plane the normal is on. Although we aren't going near the equations for determining this here, it is interesting to note that clockwise vertices will produce a normal facing towards the viewer. To map an entire texture across the surface of a quad, the UVs are listed from the top right anti-clockwise. You'll see this in the code we've already written where the UVs are listed. If you only wanted the upper quarter of the texture to map across the entire quad, then the UVs would have to start halfway across the top of the texture and halfway down. In this case, the UV values would be 0.51, 0.1, 0.5, and 0.5, 0.5. When it comes to optimizing CPU and GPU performance, while similar shaped meshes can be processed together, if the meshes have different textures on them, they will be put in different batches. To get meshes to look different, but use only a single texture, we must employ a texture atlas. Minecraft provides an excellent example. All of its block textures are contained within just one image. Instead of providing all the block textures in individual image files, each texture is placed on a grid with all the other textures inside a single file. Given there are 16 by 16 block textures inside the file, the UV beginning and end values can be calculated in steps of 1 divided by 16, or 0.0625. To texture a dirt block, the UVs would be as shown here. To change the skin of Minecraft is a matter of simply replacing this texture atlas, ensuring all the respective blocks remain in the same order. Texture atlases are used for all types of games as they conveniently group textures together but also optimize the rendering process. And because the UVs are always specified between the values of 0 and 1, it doesn't matter what the pixel size of the actual image is. This allows you to swap texture atlases in and out, and as long as the relative positions of the UVs are maintained, the textures will still map to the same polygons.